Hey, this is Ago, and in this video I want to show you 3 ways in which you can substantially grow your business-to-business sales. Now, none of these ways are going to include in any way cold calling or mass emailing or other forms of what I call high activity but low yield marketing. Instead, these things are going to be about, these ways that I'm going to show you are going to be about creating honest, open, one-on-one connections with buyers, putting yourself out there as a trusted advisor and generating very different results in the process. Now, when it comes to lead generation, I've pretty much done it all. I've done cold calling, mass emailing, marketing automation, inbound, outbound, you name it. And the fact of the matter is that very little of these things actually work in a real life environment. They all sound good in a white paper or maybe in a video, but very often the results you get are very different from the results that you see in these highly publicized case studies. Now, gradually throughout the years, as I continue to experiment, as I continue to grow my own business, I got better at some of these things. And what I want to do is I want to show you 3 powerful ways in which I've been able to generate powerful connections that lead to real business. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to stop trying to create conversations and you want to start creating connections instead. And here's the difference. Creating conversations is all about interruption marketing, right? It's all about trying to get out there, sending emails to people. Hey, do you have 15 minutes to spend with me on your calendar? Can we get together sometime? I'm in town for lunch. Whatever your flavor of the day is, that's what I'm encouraging you not to do. Instead, I want you to create connections. Now, creating connections is not about mass. It's about making sure that you have a clearly defined target audience in your mind. Maybe it's a firm, maybe it's an industry, maybe it's a region, maybe it's a combination of all of those things. But I want you to start with a small number of people, relatively small, and I want you to create powerful connections with these people. I want you to mix and interact with them. I want you to network with them. I want you to join the same groups as they do on LinkedIn. Create conversations, add value. I want you to go to networking events. I want you to invite them to closed small-scale seminars that you're doing. I want you to create powerful connections, not try to create more conversations. The second thing, and probably the most powerful thing you can do in order to make more sales in the long term, if you're out there as a seller today, and this is regardless of the industry you're in, regardless of the product or service that you're selling, regardless of how complex or simple your sale is, I want you to put yourself out there as a thought leader. Putting myself out there, doing stuff like these videos, my blog post, posting on LinkedIn, generating valuable content for my audience, for my clients, has done wonders for me in terms of generating new leads, generating new business opportunities, opportunities for partnerships. It is by far the #1 strategy that I pursue today in terms of growing my own business, and I have seen some pretty dramatic results. So putting yourself as a thought leader, even though it's a lot of work, and I'll admit that, I'm doing it every day, but putting yourself out there as a thought leader is probably one of the most profitable, high-yield, long-term strategies that you can use in order to make more sales. And the third strategy for growing your business-to-business sales is this. Start with the end in mind. Whenever I'm speaking with a new client, I'm never focused on the first sale. I'm never focused on the short-term opportunity. I'm always thinking about what is the longer-term perspective here. And often, very honestly, that leads me to making a smaller first sale. Maybe a pilot, maybe working with a smaller number of people, maybe doing something that is smaller in scope or scale or size or length or duration. But the fact of the matter is that taking that small step builds trust, which builds momentum. Now, I'll tell you that out of a fairly significant number of clients, about 60% of my clients do some form of repeat business with me. About 60% of my clients don't buy just once, but twice, 3 times, 4 times, in some cases 5 times and more. And this is why I always start with the end in mind. I'm never focused on the first sale. I'm never focused on the short-term opportunity. I'm never focused on trying to close that deal or making my number. I'm always thinking about what's the long-term opportunity. So there you go, 3 simple, powerful ways to substantially grow your business-to-business sales. #1, stop trying to create conversations, but create connections instead. #2, put yourself out there as a thought leader, as a valued advisor, And number 3, start with the end in mind. Never just think about the first sale. Think about sale number 2, 3, 4, 5, and beyond. Think years into the future. If you like this video, as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Regularly, I post videos like this with valuable, easy to implement, easy to use tips, strategies, and tactics for helping you generate and grow your business-to-business sales, make more deals, negotiate more effectively. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.